Good afternoon. Good Monday afternoon. Russell Hotel's going live just for a couple minutes. You guys know how I do it. This is a daily check-in. I do this thing daily. Time is always unknown, but it's always in the afternoon. So hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday to everyone. Yeah, I'm still repping or still showing the showcasing the Westin Lake Las Vegas because one day just wasn't enough, right? I did it last Friday on the daily check-in. I said, you know what? That ain't enough for that property, for the property that has all these bells and whistles, so to speak. I say, you know what? I got to do it one more time. And then tomorrow I'll move on to something else. Okay. I'll move on to another one. But today I'm showcasing again the Westin Lake Las Vegas, which is out in Henderson, Nevada. So it's about 20 minutes from the Strip. So everybody knows the Strip in Las Vegas. Well, this is about 20 minutes from there. Very nice property. I'll give you the specifics later, but I want to say it's 493 guest rooms, about 100,000 square feet of meeting space. So, I mean, and I'll show you some new photos that I have or some different photos, because one thing that I do when I go on these site tours is take, many photos, many videos, because I want to share them with you and create some brand awareness for the property. Because just like I didn't know about this property, I'd known about it for several years, but I had never been there. A lot of people out there have never seen it. They don't even know about it. They never even heard about it. So I said, you know what? This is a good opportunity for me to showcase that hotel that I've been wanting to go to for a while. So there you go. So one of the things that, when we come back from these shows like an IMEX, first of all, my IMEX was huge, right? It's not just a show, it's the show, right? And the count was at least 15,000 people. Now, I was given a range of 10 to 15,000. No, the range is 15,000 and up, okay, because there's at least 15,000 people in attendance. How do I know that? Because I got the numbers from IMEX. They gave them to me, okay, so, they gave them to me before they gave them to anyone else for whatever reason. But no, there's at least 15,000 people representing, I'm not sure the breakdown of how many countries were there, but I always say about 150 countries, okay, so 150 countries that are represented, 15,000 people, and that represented, hotel site selection people, meeting planners, DMOs, DMCs, hotel people, transportation people. I mean, you name it within the hospitality space, people were there, people were represented. So 15,000 people, 150 countries. I mean, it was, and it was pandemonium, okay, but no, it was organized chaos, okay. So if you can imagine 15,000 people, trying to get to their appointments, each appointment was 30 minutes apiece. I had myself about a little bit over 20 appointments for 2 days, which is good. And then one good thing about there is if you get there early, sometimes they have time for you, and you can get your appointments finished quicker or sooner. And just because they give you 30 minutes doesn't mean it's going to take 30 minutes. I mean, a lot of times it's kind of fact finding or informational meetings that you're having with people. I noticed the ones that I had that were international, it was more international, and let them know that, maybe I had a group coming to their neck of the woods, so to speak, and some of the things to look out for, or maybe we're going to do some side things, hook me up with a DMC, someone that can offer transportation, maybe to and from the airport, or for, sightseeing or whatever the heck it happens to be, right? So it's always good to make contact with people that are in that part of the country, the world, wherever you happen to be going, because, you want to make sure that, the things that maybe the plans that you have make sense, right? And how would you know, unless you've been there before, right? Some of these places I've never been to, right? So I got to rely on the experts, okay? So if I'm going to Spain, I want to rely on someone in Spain, not someone here in the United States telling me something, but someone that's from Spain, that knows Spain, that, lives and breathes Spain, and say, oh, okay, that makes sense. This itinerary makes sense. Or, you know what, you may want to rethink this because it's going to take you longer to do this or that. So there you go. So IMEX was definitely something to go to, something to see, something to experience, if you will. So will I be back next year? Of course I will. There you go. I'm looking forward to next year. So I see a lot of people on LinkedIn and other social media platforms posting things about it, which they should be doing. So my question to people, once you've done my question, my comment, whatever, to people that have gone to not just an IMEX or another trade show or conference or whatever. What do you do when you come back? You start posting pictures. You start posting, creating that FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, because a lot of people missed out, right? They're like, oh, I'm not going to go to that. Or, I waited too long or whatever. Well, based on a lot of photos and videos that I've seen, a lot of people missed out. If you weren't there, you missed out because you missed out on, getting a chance to meeting other people from, throughout the country or throughout the world. I mean, but that's if that's what you do, if you could benefit from that, then you missed out. If you don't do international or things, meeting planning or hotel site selection, or you're not a hotel or DMC or DMO, then you didn't miss out, right? Because you didn't miss out on anything. But if you're one of those things within the hospitality space, then yeah, you did miss out on a great show. And some hotels, not all hotels, are looking for this because it is quite pricey to go. Okay, I mean, I see the booths that are set up, and they probably range from 50 to 100,000, maybe even more, for those, 3 or 4 days that you're actually there. So I just wonder, what is the ROI for that stuff? That's the question I'm going to ask someone. I'm going to get them on this show and say, hey, how do you spell success when you go to a show like an IMEX? Is it about the potential groups that'll be coming in that may not materialize for a while, or is it just about getting your brand out there? Creating that brand awareness or whatever. So I'm not sure, but I'm going to ask somebody that. My next show, or somebody that's been on, someone that does attend from the DMO world or the hotel world or DMC world. What do you hope to get from that? Of course, everything is tied to some monetary, gain, I'm sure. But is that the true essence of why people go? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Anyway, I didn't turn on the chat, so the chat is on. So feel free to make your comments. I'm sorry I didn't have it on before, but if you made a comment and it didn't register, feel free to make a comment now, because this is all about engagement, and I'll recognize people that engage, as well as put their comments on the screen in real time. Okay, and these daily check-ins don't have to be that long, right? I'm already at 7 minutes and 55 seconds. They don't have to be that long. I kind of make them long because I can be kind of long-winded. Okay, so there you go. But hey, real quick, the Westin Lake Las Vegas, which this is where this is a huge human size or life size checkerboard, right? So you can actually stand on this thing, right? So yeah, it's a ping pong table in back, and then you can see this life size checkerboard, right? So that sounds like fun. It looks like fun, right? So this one of the things you can do at this Westin Lake Las Vegas. We're going to get in the specifics of that in a minute. But like I was saying, one of the things that you should do when you get back home, when you get back in your office, is post some of the things all the photos, the people that you met, people that you saw, people that maybe you hadn't seen in a while, people you used to work with, whatever those things are. We all come across people at these particular shows that we either work together or we're partners with or whatever. Make sure you post those things. So that's one thing you should do. Let people know that you were there, right? And let people know that you appreciate seeing them and all that kind of stuff, right? So post those things. Make sure you follow up with the people that you made contact with. Connect with them on LinkedIn. Have you connected with them? Meaning, are you, you sent out a connection, what do you call it? Dang, what am I saying? Yeah, you're connecting with them. Does that make sense? Make sure you seek those people out on LinkedIn and find their name. Like if it's Russell Edmond, you see, okay, I got Russell Edmond's card here. Let me connect with him on LinkedIn. So you go to LinkedIn, type in the space bar, Russell L. Edmond or Russell Edmond. Bing, it should pop up, right? Oh, Russell Edmond with Russell of Hotels. Okay, click there. It'll send me a notification. This person wants to connect with me. It's as simple as that. I know it sounds simple, but do we all do it? That's the thing. It sounds as simple as it sounds, as it is, but do we all do it? So just make sure you use LinkedIn. It's one of those tools that I don't think we use it enough. Click and link with people, connect with them. They will connect and link with you back. So don't even worry about it. Lonnie Wolf, what's going on? Lonnie Wolf in the house. Thank you so much, Lonnie Wolf. Hey, hope things are okay out there in Florida. I can't remember exactly where in Florida you are, but hopefully things are going well. And for everyone that's in Florida that's dealing with no electricity and just destruction and everything like that. Hey, my heart goes out to you, and hang in there, and prayers and thoughts to everybody. So, but yeah, so I saw the devastation, or been seeing the devastation. I have friends that live actually in Tampa. They've been without power for several days, and that's unimaginable. So Lonnie says all good there in southern Florida. He's in southern Florida. Okay, so good to hear, Lonnie Wolf. But for the people that down there in that Tampa area, I mean, hang in there. Hopefully, electricity comes on soon, and things are getting well. I don't know how fast they'll get back to normal, but like I said, our thoughts are with you. So hang in there. Let's see, what else was I saying? So yeah, okay. So the blog, I think I jumped from subject to another subject, but that's okay. So the blog, okay. So the blog normally has things that I talk about. I mean, if it's different topics or whatever. Today won't be the topic for today is basically what should you do once you return from your trip, right? Like an IMEX. And I just mentioned one thing, that's connect with everybody on social media, specifically like LinkedIn, because a lot of people will be on LinkedIn. Doesn't matter where they are around the world. But if they're on other platforms like a IG or TikTok or Facebook, connect with them on there as well. Why not? See what the heck is going on. Make another friend, make a new friend. Just connect with people. And then also you want to make sure that you're following up. If you have, maybe you owed them something. Maybe you owed an RFP, like, okay, I'll send you an RFP when I get back to my office. Make sure you're following up, sending the RFP. If you're a hotel that already received the RFP, make sure you respond to the RFP and send them back, the proposal. So there's a couple things that we can be doing. I go through my stack of business cards that I've amassed, or the appointment sheet, and make sure that I am indeed connected with them. Because that way you can communicate with them when you want to communicate with them. If you need their email address, okay, you can ask for it at a later date, but at least you have them on LinkedIn and you can see what they're doing. Like, look at their profile, like make sure, they're doing everything they're supposed to be doing. They're doing everything they say they do, right? They work for this organization, whatever. So no, it's just an opportunity to keep in touch. Oh my goodness. Whew. That's never happened before. What a faux pas that was, but that's okay. But see, things happen, right? Things happen, and this is real over here. This is real what's happening here, right? So no, things happen, but hey, you just keep it moving. But yeah, so just make sure that we are, connecting with people. We stay connected with them. We continue to communicate when we continue to post things. So if that's posting things, about what happened on LinkedIn, what happened on LinkedIn, what happened at IMAX, or things that you saw through your lenses is different than what other people saw. So the way people interpret things are different, right? So whatever photos you have, make sure you post them. Whatever videos you have, whoever you connected with, reconnected with, show those videos. Or show those photos. Just an opportunity for us to connect through social media, right? So, and it's all business related, which is a good thing. But yeah, so just make sure. So those are things that I would do. The blog at russellofhotels.com, any topics that I talked about on the daily check-in like this, or on air with Russell of Hotels, will be on there. So all the topics that I've talked about over the last, I don't know, whatever years are there, right? Let's just say the last 6 months are there, because I don't want to overwhelm people. So that stuff is all there. I don't delete anything. I always make sure I put things over, as well as my past shows on air with Russell of Hotels that comes on every Tuesday at 1:00. Yeah, tomorrow. And tomorrow's show number 273. Is it 273? I think it's 273. Show number 273, right? So There you go. And I'll be showcasing another hotel tomorrow, and that will be the Fountain Blue. I actually stayed at the Fountain Blue in Las Vegas, right there on the Strip, the newest hotel on the Strip. So I'll make sure I give the specifics of that hotel, just like I'm giving the specifics of this hotel. Because if I'm there to experience, to do a site tour or whatever, why not, kind of expose their brand too, or create some awareness? Because a lot of people don't know. They don't know the Westin Lake Las Vegas, Henderson, Nevada. Okay, they don't know that. A lot of people don't know the Fountain Blue, the newest hotel on the Strip in Vegas. A lot of people don't know unless you've been there, right? So my job is to make sure you are aware. There you go. So real quick, Westin Lake Las Vegas, and I went over these on Friday, but maybe you weren't here on Friday. Side, it overlooks the lake. Man, it's just a spectacular view. And if you have a group there, you can maybe take over that area right there because there's a huge patio area that's just great for like networking, having cocktails and things like that out there. So just a great place. So once again, 493 guest rooms, built in 1999. It's a non-gaming hotel, which means it does not have casino, which is a good thing, right? Is that a good thing? Yeah, it's a good thing. But the casinos are not, the nearest casino is not that far away where you couldn't do, we're going to spend, for this group, we're going to transport them to a casino. It's only like 15 minutes away. You can take them to the hotel on the Strip if you wanted to. So it's not so far removed from the Strip where you're like totally just isolated and there's no way you can get there. I don't know. It's only 15, 20 minutes away. Come on now. So you can do that if that's what you want to do. But this is a non-gaming hotel, which means it does not have any casinos. And I think they adhere to the smoking policies too. There's no smoking. They have designated smoking areas, which are outside. So no smoking inside. 109,000 square feet of meeting space of indoor and outdoor space, 35 meeting rooms, 2 restaurants and a bar. In fact, they had some non-meat eats. I had a burger. I had a Beyond Meat or something like that. Whatever it was good. Thank you so much. And it has 2 golf courses. Can you beat that? If you're there to play golf, come on. There you go. So let's see. What did Lonnie says? Let me put the comment there. See how I can just put the comments there in real time. Lonnie says, wait a minute, hold on. What is it doing? Come on now. Don't fail me now. Did I just disappear? This thing is killing me. Okay. Here's the deal. All our Russell Hotels is spot on. Using social media is a win. Thank you so much, Lonnie. Well, I appreciate that now that I got it to stay on there. But no, thank you so much, Lonnie Wolf. I appreciate that. And he also says, the Fountain Blue in South Beach, Miami. That's right. That's right. There's one in Miami Beach. There you go. There you go. So yeah. So it's all part of the same family, and it's I'm sure the one in Miami is just as cool as the one here. A lot going on at that hotel. Like I said, it's brand new, the newest hotel on the Strip. It's not even a year old. And it's very nice. A lot of dining options, which I look for, right? I was there for 3 nights and didn't eat at the same place, unless I chose to. No, I didn't. No, I ate at 3 different places. So they have restaurants and they have like a promenade where they have a couple of different restaurants that are inexpensive. They're not as expensive as the other ones, right? So I think there's like 15 restaurants and bars throughout the hotel that are kind of, I'm gonna say, higher end. On the promenade is where I went to eat, right? So they got like sushi, they have Mexican, and they got a burger place, they got a pizza place. So that's where I'm gonna be, right? That's where I'm gonna be because I know it's gonna be a little more, inexpensive. And there you go. And that's something that's what I look for. And I look for that non-meat eat, they had non-meat eat sushi. Yeah, they did. They had a veggie burrito, which I concocted myself with mushrooms. Okay, they had an option to have mushrooms. I'm like, give me the burrito with the mushrooms. Okay, that's my protein. That's it. I don't want the meat. I don't want whatever. No cheese, no sour cream, no crema. No. Just put some salsa on it. Make sure it's hot too. So, but anyway, no, it was a good time. And then 2 golf courses. One public, one private. Okay. Very nice. It surrounds the hotel. It's right around the lake. The golf course is what I'm talking about. So yeah. So there you go. There you go. So once again, On Air with Russell of Hotels comes on Tuesday at 1 o'clock PST. That means here in LA, California. So it's that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about. It's a podcast as well. So if you want to listen to the podcast only, maybe you don't want to see me, you just want to take me on the go, you can do that. You can go to podbean.com and just type in On Air with Russell of Hotels, and it just bing, there you go. It'll just come on and you take me on the go. Or you can go to my website, russellofhotels.com. I have a podcast drop down. Just hit that button, bing, and you can listen to that as well. Okay, or you can go on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook and just see me just like this, just like I'm doing right now. You can see me if that's what you want to do. So it's up to you. The choice is up to you. See, I give people choices. It's not about what I want. It's about what you want, right? It's never about me. It's always about you. So there you go. So this is some more space. Oh my God, this is incredible space. I don't know how much square footage this is, but it was huge. And this is outside space, okay? So you can see the palm trees, you can see the sky and all that stuff. And now, mind you, you don't want to be out here in midsummer, okay, because it's like 200 degrees out. But this day in the evenings was, and this was just last week, all right? So this is last Monday, a week ago. So it was nice for like an evening function, like this time of year. Oh my God, I can only imagine how nice it is, how clear it is. You probably can see the stars from here. I don't know, but I can just imagine having, kind of a group activity, maybe what do you call it, a reception or something like that outside here at the Westin Lake Las Vegas. So there you go. So it has a lot of different spaces. There are 9,000 square feet inside. Some with windows, and we always look for that natural lighting. Or you can be outside and just kind of just like, this is great. This is all right. I love this. Okay, so there you go. That is it. So remember, tomorrow On Air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show, show number 273, will be on tomorrow. Same platforms, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. There you go. So if you haven't gone to my Facebook or LinkedIn page, YouTube page, please go there, Russell of Hotels, subscribe to my channel, hit the button, bing. Every time I go live, you get a notification like, oh my God, that Russell, he's something else. Let me see what he has to say about this hospitality world. So yeah, you want to make sure you do that as well. Any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. Russell of Hotels, russell@russellofhotels.com. That is the email, so you can send your questions. You can do whatever. russell@russellofhotels.com. You can go to my website, russellofhotels.com. And you get the theme, Russell of Hotels? Yeah. Website is russellofhotels.com. You can go there. My phone number's there. If you want to go there and call me and say, hey, I got a question for you, you can do that too. Once again, it's all about what you want. It's not about what I want, right? So never about me. It's always about you. And there you go. That is it. How much time am I at now? Yeah, I'm at 23 minutes. Is that 23? Yeah, 23 minutes. I got to put my glasses to see that. See, so I'm good, right? So these things go about 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes we get to the 30-minute mark. It just depends on what conversations are going on. Like Lonnie Wolf, I got to throw his comments out there. We got to have a conversation about, what's going on there as well. So, but I welcome that. So I welcome the engagement, right? And that's engagement. So thank you so much, Lonnie Wolf. I appreciate you coming on and let me know. Until next time, let me put that last comment up there. See, it'll go on the screen just like that. Lonnie Wolf says, until next time, Russell Hotels. Yes, Lonnie Wolf, thank you so much. Appreciate. And Lonnie Wolf has been on the show a couple of times, okay? So there you go. There you go. So so that is it. And I'm looking forward to some other people that are going to be on the show. Some people from the DMO world are going to come on the show. CVB, DMO, you guys know what I'm talking about. So I talked to a couple of people at the show at IMEX, right? So I talked to them about coming on this show, On Air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show that comes on every Tuesday. So they're like, okay, we'll come on. That'd be great. I was like, fun, whatever. I said, yeah, and it is fun. It is fun. It's a conversation. It's never an interview. It's a conversation. You got a job. I got a job. Right. So you come on and talk about, how you got in this industry. No two people got in alike. So I'm always interested to see, hey, what did you do to get in here? Were you interested, or did it's something you just fell into? Because some people just fell into it, like I did. I didn't know what the heck I wanted to do when I was in school. I went to school for this, right? So I didn't know what the heck I wanted to do. So I started taking classes in different majors, and this is one of the majors I took it in. And next thing you know, boom, I'm Russell of Hotels like 100 years later. So who knew? There you go. And who knew that podcasts would come up? You know what I mean? No one knows the whole path you'll be taking. Okay, no one knows that. How did I come up with this? I mean, that's a story for another day. But who knew that I'll be doing this? Who knew that I would be, you know, this world of hospitality? Who knew that? I guess maybe I knew it at some point, but I didn't know it would evolve to where I am today. So let's see what else. Lonnie says something. Lonnie says, oh, let me see because I can't see that. It says, oh my goodness. That's the thing with this. I can't see because the color that I have on. Because of the color that I have on. Russell, I think we do another show to include Jean and Divine, the three of us live. Okay, that way. Hey, I'm here for all that, Lonnie Wolf. I'm cool with that. So Lonnie Wolf says, yeah, so I'm trying to show this thing, but everything is the color is not coordinating well with it. I'm trying to show it on the screen, but let me see if I can do it one more time. Let me see if I can do it. Time. There you go. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see that, but it says, Russell, I think we should do another show to include Jean Divine. Okay, so Jean Divine with Divine Hospitality. So maybe we will. Okay, Lonnie, let's maybe get that on the books one day. So anyway, that is it for today. So thank you guys so much for joining this quick, brief daily check-in with Russell of Hotels. And once again, remember tomorrow at 1 o'clock on air with Russell of Hotels. It will be show number 273. Comes on at 1 o'clock live here in LA. So there you go. Once again, thank you to the West End Lake Las Vegas. I appreciate the hospitality, the site tour, the transportation, as well as the food, the lunch. So thank you so much. Miss Reve Black, thank you so much. She's a sales manager there. So if you ever have any questions, if you want to book something, Reve Black, okay? So reach out to her and just tell her, Russell of Hotels sent me. He said, you're the one that has to take care of me, okay? You're the one that needs to book this, okay? So, yeah, let her know that. There you go. Until tomorrow, have a great day, and